Hi everyone, it's Katy-K. Say where you're from in the comments. If you can see me, hear me, and you want to join me today. Going to be talking about pendulums, doing some readings with the Modern Oracle and the Modern Oracle Essential Oil. And I'm just going to wait for some people to join us. And I'm looking forward to it today. Going to teach you a bit about pendulums as well. And so Lorraine, hi, you're here first. And Christy, nice to see you both. Thanks, Christy. Tell you what, I had to rush this one. I've had a day of washing dogs and catching up. And so I was, hoping to get ready in time for you all. Peter, hi, Peter. Hi, Pam. Doesn't seem that long ago, Peter, that you were beside me and we were doing the live together. Hi, Kathy Graham and Susan and Alex. Marianne, it's good to see you all. It's really good to see you all. Got some things I want to announce while I've got you. During this feed today, we're going to be giving away to one of you lucky people a free entry to our Thursday night class. So you'll get to join us. I'll send you the link and you'll get to join the Everything Modern Oracle just for this Thursday coming up and have some fun with us. It's a lot of fun. We always have fun. One of the students said to me today she hadn't laughed so much as she had on Thursday, and it's a lot. And the easiest one is when you're having fun. You have to be about my readings if you want. So just leave a review. And hi, Jody. Hi, Karen. And also, for those of you who read my newsletter, you know what the code word is today. And those of you who put the code word in get priority for getting a reading. So go through stuff to start with. I've got pendulums here with me, and I hold the top. So I hold the top, that's my on you. No, because if it doesn't, so I yes, yes, and my yes from in retro. Oh, send me a message if you can see me. Oh my gosh, the trouble I've had to go to get this going. The last day, shadow period, Mercury in retrograde, expected better than this. But anyway, the Wi-Fi dropped out. StreamYard sent me a message and said it wasn't my fault. And I'm thinking, well, that's just not good enough. I need more than that. But anyway, I'm hoping I'm live. You can see me, Lorraine. Thank you. Okay, so I've got hopefully my companion Sian has been keeping you all occupied while I've been gone. So the announcement I made is that we are going to be giving away a free Thursday night class. All you have to do is leave a review in the comments, and Sian will be looking after that, and she will be choosing someone like randomly to join us on the Thursday night. The other thing is on the 2nd and 3rd of July, I'm going to be at the Sunshine Coast. I am taking pre-bookings. It's a Conscious Life Festival. It's normally really, really exciting for me especially. I love going there, and I'm generally busy. So if you want a particular time, do pre-book. That would be really good. I'm up at my cottage right now, so you can see the image behind there. And yeah, so I grabbed as much as I could, ran up here, and then I left all my notes up at the office. So that's just how it goes. Anyway, we were talking about pendulums, and I was showing you my pendulum, and I have a lot of them. This is just one of them. And I was showing you the preference is that I like to have a little bit up the top where I'm not touching the chain. I've got another one here, which I will show you. And the main thing you need to watch out for when you get a pendulum is that it's balanced, because if it's not balanced, you're not going to get a balanced motion. So here we go here now. So this one here, this is a particular special one, and you can see there I'm not touching the chain, and I'm going to steady my hand, and I'm going to ask it to show me yes and no. So I'm very black and white, so yes is like that. And then I'm going to stop it, and I'm going to ask it to show me no. And it's going side to side, and that's no. Now, if I ask that's a question that's not yes or no, I sort of say, show me confused. And you can see it's going around in circles. Now, I'm not touching the chain, so I can't make this pendulum do anything. And that's just me, because I'm probably the biggest skeptic out. But you can see another way you can do it where you're not touching the chain, show me yes, is to hold it over your finger like that. So there's quite a few pendulums, and when you buy one, make sure it wants to work with you. Make sure that it likes you, okay? So you've got to ask it, will you work for me? So once you get yes and you know, you'll know what to say for yes. So I'm asking this pendulum, will you work for me? And it says yes. And this pendulum's not quite centered. It's just a little off center, but it still will work really well. Another trick is if you want to use a pendulum, but you don't have one with you, if you have a pendant or a necklace, that will work as well. So you would just get a pendant or a necklace. And so I'm just going to put it over my finger, and I'm going to ask it if it's going to work for me. I got this one in Hawaii, and you'll see that it has all its little bits of Hawaii and crystals in it, just there. So anyway, I'm going to still it, and I'm going to say, show me yes. And see, it's showing me yes. So this pendulum wants to work as well. And I've even worked it where if I haven't had a pendulum with something on the end, and of course everything's getting tangled now, I have just used a chain. A chain will work as well, just as good. But I'm not meant to show you the chain because it's just a big mob of mess right now. Some pendulum tips. Not only do you make sure that the pendulum wants to work with you, you also need to cleanse it once you get it home, and you need to again make it look symmetrical, and you need to know that pendulums have limitations as well. So you can't ask a pendulum to answer a question that isn't done by yes or no. And you can't also, this is so annoying that it just decided to catch on this. What I was going to show you was you can put something like this over your finger and you can still get it to do something. So you can see I've asked it yes in my head and it's going backwards and forwards. Something I like to do, and most of the time it works, is I'll go into a crystal shop and they might have all their pendulums just all lined up and they're all to the, on a stand, and I'll sit there and I'll focus and focus and focus and I'll look at the pendulums and I'll ask which ones want to work with me, and then I'll see which ones start moving. And it's really, really good. You got to make sure there's no breeze around as well. And by doing that, you can see which pendulum wants to work with you. It's also a really cute party trick, I suppose. See this one here? This one's quite elaborate, and it has a bit that I'm holding up the top because of my preference not to be able to make this pendulum move physically. I want it to do its stuff. So you can use pendulums to find lost items by going into the room you think it is in and asking it to show you yes or no. You can put it over a map to find something or find an area. You can put over a map to ask where the spiritual hotspots for you energetically are. You can also use a pendulum to give you answers. But when you're talking about future events, because the future's in flux, you need to understand that it's not always going to be correct because the issue might be changeable. And so if you're asking a question and you want results, you need to ask at the time. So an example would be if someone says, will I pass my exams? And the pendulum says yes, and so you stop studying and doing anything, well, you've changed your future. So therefore, the pendulum was yes at that minute in time, but if you do things to change things, well, then it becomes a no. So you have to make sure that whatever you're asking about, that you don't modify the conditions to do with it. I have a mini course, Pendulum Magic. It's on my Thinkific platform and it's cheap. It has lots of things in there about pendulums, how to use them, what you need to know, and some tips and tricks, and a PDF videos. The other thing is every week I have a newsletter and there's always a psychic tip at the bottom. And I have been putting pendulum tips at the bottom of those psychic tips. So go and have a look at those as well. They're really good to see and worth reading for that reason. Now, I want to get started with everything. So I'm going to look at who's put the code word in. And I'm going to get Sian to prompt me because she's been watching it while I did a mad dash from home to the office. And she's going to prompt me as to who came up first. And if you've got a question, ask it straight away. Don't say, hi, Katie, put the code word, and then 10 minutes later you add a question, because I've already gone to you and I can't go back to you. There's a big message here from Christy. Would love to know if my mum is okay. She passed away in May due to hospital negligence in May, and I'm shattered. Also, I have both your cards. Can I communicate with my mum through them? Christy, you can communicate through the cards, and you can be asking questions of the cards, and the cards will give you answers. And first off, you just tune in to your mum and you ask your mum to work with you. Your mum is perfectly fine, and she's very sad about how things went. And she's not happy about how things went, obviously, but she's around you all the time and she sends you lots and lots of love. And she calls you her girl. And so just know that she will always be around you, okay? Today is the anniversary of my dad in heaven. He's passed. It's his birthday today. And so I was playing all his songs today And the funny thing is, he liked old music and he really liked Patsy Cline. But I found out today Ted likes Patsy Cline too, and he would sing the whole way through the song. So I had to make sure there was no more Patsy Cline because I couldn't hear the song for Ted. But his tail wags and he starts howling and singing, and it's quite funny to watch. But it wears thin after a while. Okay, so I'm just looking to see if Sian's left a message here. And yes, it did have a Reiki symbol. Meredith says she loved the crystal pendulum with the, there you go. See, there's the Reiki symbol. It's a clear quartz one. And that's a Merkaba up the top, which is a powerful symbol, especially one that I like to work with. So, yes, that's what that one was, Meredith. Lorraine says, a pendulum is a psychic tool for answering yes or no and maybe questions. Amazing tool. My question should be, should I decrease my work hours, please, and thank you. Okay, let's get started, Lorraine. I'm going to put you up first, that you came through. And I'm hoping these pens work. I haven't been doing readings at the cottage since before the pandemic. And I've gotten to love Skype, and my clients have gotten to love Skype. I've got clients that turn up in their PJs. It doesn't worry me. A reading's a reading. They're in their car. They're everywhere. So it's more convenient for them to have their lunch break and not waste time coming to me. And people used to fly up from Sydney prior to the pandemic because they could hop on a plane, come in the morning, and then hop on a plane and go back. We had a direct flight via Virgin. And now I think Jetstar does direct flight. But now they don't need to. We just do it on Zoom. So it's so much easier. Marianne says, you poor thing with technology issues. Pendulum, love some guidance, please. I have a pendulum I bought from you. It's so tuned and accurate. Thank you, Marianne. Yes, I actually attune them before they go out to make sure that they're going to be right, because you haven't had a chance to say, will you work for me or not? So one of the things I do is I attune it to the person that's buying it to get the best results for them. Okay, so Marianne, you need guidance. You haven't said a question. I'm just looking to see if there is anything. And look, if you came in before the whole hiccup where I got locked out, just come back on now. So I know you're still here and that you still want a message. So Marianne, I'm going to pull a card from the Modern Oracle of Essential Oil deck. And I'm going to ask for guidance for you. And I'm going to have to go back to Lorraine. I've just realised I've gone off topic. Marianne, you got fennel. See fennel there? And it says, focus on your home and your family will reap the rewards. A good time to make home improvements, listen to your body and find contentment. And your affirmation is, I choose a loving and nurturing home life for myself and for those all concerned. Now, the light is not bright enough, so I'm just going to turn another one on. Now, I'm having trouble seeing for that reason. And it's not working. My gosh, technology is going to drive me nuts. I'm just going to have to struggle on because the lights won't even turn on. So anyway, Marianne, this here very much is about focusing on your family, and especially when, you know, you've had loss and things have been a bit sad, but yeah, focusing on your family is what you need to do right now. Now, getting back to Lorraine. Lorraine, you asked about your work. So I'm just looking for that now, and I can see that Sian's left me a big list, which I'm going to go down to and check out once I find out where Lorraine's message was. Should I decrease my work hours? Now there's noise in the background. Seriously? Note to self, don't book a live when Mercury's in retrograde. Okay. I think that you shouldn't. We got this quarrel, strife, conflict card, and the conflict card talks about how it'll be a bit of a battle if you do. I don't think you should at this stage. There's other positive changes you need to make right now, because we've got the Fix the Diet card come up, and you just need to stay on track right now for where you are. And I feel like in another 6 months, revisit that and then check. Okay, I hope that helps, Lorraine. Now I'm going down to where Sian left me the big message. Susan Oliver, Lorraine Watson. Okay, so Susan, is there a message there? I'm not seeing one. No. Okay, so Susan, I'm going to get you a card of guidance. And the people that Sian has put up there are people that have mentioned the code word for today. And I'm just rewarding the people that read my newsletter. Okay, Susan, you got Rosemary. This is a good time for learning and taking on additional studies. Enjoy a good book and or learn a new skill, a time of transition. So there is more learning for you to do. And I want to go to your spiritual side. I want to go to your psychic side. You're very intuitive. You're starting to even progress even further and faster. And I know that because I work with you as well. And your affirmation is, I'm intelligent and I enjoy learning new things. So it's about being clear about what you want to learn and really expanding on the gifts that you currently have and using the tools like the Modern Oracle to help you with your readings. So that's a good thing for you, Susan. The next one was Jody Darren. Jody Darren, there's no question, so I've got to go to Jody, get a card from the Essential Oil deck. Wintergreen, do what sets your heart free. Don't let anyone try to stop you from doing anything you don't want to, try to trap you into doing anything you don't want to do. It's okay to walk away if you need to. And your affirmation is, I am free to be who I want to be and where I want to be. It's about calling on your inner strength right now, Jody, and making sure that you only do what you want to do. And I really feel that you need to take some time to do things for yourself. Make it an appointment so that you have time doing what you want to do. And I also would suggest for you that you start looking at expanding your spiritual development and learning more and getting more in touch. So I'm looking back to the list now, and I've got Peter Morford. Was there a question for Peter? It looks like Lorraine's the only one that asked a question, so we're just going to go in there. Okay, so Peter, Essential Oil card, and I'm going to just get a message. Vedava. Things can't be rushed at this time, and you're going to need a lot of patience. Get yourself organized and prepared to take off. Your affirmation is, I take as much time as I need to make the right decisions. So it's about you just taking your time with any decisions you've got to do. I'm going to go to the Modern Oracle. I want to know for the next 3 months what Peter needs to know. You need to watch out that you're not feeling overwhelmed and taking on too much right now, because that feeling will be there, and there's some new projects you're going to be taking on, which I find that you will enjoy. And just make sure that you have time to do all these projects and that you're free to do them. There we have the freedom card there. Okay, so we got that one done, and I'm just looking to see where else we have. Colleen Foster. And no question. Gosh, I'm going to go looking for questions in a minute. I love when people give me questions. Let's just look for the next 3 months, Colleen, and see what you've got coming up you need to be aware of. Okay, so it is June. In July, make sure that you're staying in control of things, and anything that you're worried about, take control of it. Don't let someone else have the lead in it. In August, there may be some conflicts where you need to be in more than one place, and you might find things a bit of a battle. But come September, You just need to make sure that you are just cruising along, taking your time. And I do feel in September there may be some travel plans that you're going to be making, or because there'll be travel around you and travel suggestions. That helps, Colleen. I'm just going to go sneaky up to the top and see who else, if anyone asked a question, because I want to do a question. The pendulum of the mind alternates between sense and nonsense, not between right and wrong. Carl Jung. There you go. Jody Darren, hi gorgeous Katie, hope you're well. I've been reading your book and once again loving it. Can't wait to learn about pendulums. Could I have a reading for the next 6 months? We did you, I'm sure. But I love that you like my book and thank you. So that means you're going to go in the draw for a Thursday night, next Thursday night with me. Okay, so I've gone to where it was cutting out and now I'm going back to where Sian is because that's all I can't hear and see. Saying, Karen Router, jinxed, lol, finally made it to a live and technical issues. Should I back away? No. Let's get your message, Karen. That's all on me, those technical issues, honestly. I've even had my pool start to empty. I've had, due to the pump, I've had all sorts of things happening this month and I'm just hanging in there. Okay, Bergamo. Have confidence in yourself. Know that your angels are with you and guiding you at this time. Your affirmation is, I am blessed by angels that guide and protect me. I am loved and I am lovable. And it's about self-acceptance, Karen, right now, and having confidence and being optimistic. Karen, you also, I'm feeling a lot of energy around you right now, and I want you to direct it in the right way. You're very clairsentient. You feel things. So make sure you're working with that. Okay? So now I'm going back down to where we were, because it's all just saying hello and I can see you. Mandy Nimmo. You want 3 months. Mandy, what pendulum would I recommend? I like pendulums with crystals on the end of them. There are metal ones out there, and I've even got a pendulum that will work on foods. So you can ask, is this food right for me? Vitamins, do I need this vitamin right now? Can I use it? But basically finding one that will work for you. And I always like, just this is a lapis lazuli pendulum, and I love that. Just making sure that you have something on the end if you can, and if not, hang it over your finger and that will be enough. So let's get next 3 months for you, Mandy. July is going to be happy. There's a cause for celebration or hearing some good news coming your way. And in August, you're going to have to find more balance, but also watch that you don't tip the scales in the wrong direction and watch what you're eating, please. And then in September, there's going to be an opportunity coming through for you to grow your work, your career, your business. And so watch out for that in August. I do feel also that you need to get out of your comfort zone and take on some more challenges because you can do anything. So go out and do it. Okay? Right. Now going back down to where I saw Sian put all the messages. Colleen Foster, Mandy Nimmo, and so I fulfilled those ones. And so now I've got to find if Lisa Scott. Let me see what you said, honey. You've got the magic word in there. Love to know if the women's circle I started this week is something that is going to grow and focus for my business. Let's have a look. I love this question. Lisa Scott, I've knocked your energy in and we're going to find out if the women's circle that you started this week is going to grow and if it's a focus for your business. So there's 2 questions there. So first I'm just going to pull one card. Is it going to grow? You're going to have patience with it, but you will get there. And focus for your business. Yes, I do feel so. There's going to be, you're going to be teaching a lot of things in this group and learning a lot as well. And so it's going to be good for you. I do feel that you'll have people coming and going, but you'll get the keen ones that will stay. And so that will be good. You need to make sure that meditation and different meditations are used each week, and that would be good. Hope that helps, Lisa. All leave feedback, please. I'd love that. Now, I'm going to go down a bit further. Christy Hope says thank you. You're very welcome, Christy. Now, I'm just looking for the magic word because you guys get priority, and then I go back and I look for whoever else doesn't do it. Mary's going to buy a pendulum. Great. Now we've got Susan Oliver. I've done. I'm looking at the list now. And Colleen, Mary, Lisa Scott. Good, I did that one. And I've done Karen Router. Now I'm just looking for the magic word now. Vicky Schaaf. There you go, Vicky. Hi, Katie. Anything for the next few months for me, please? Okay, Vicky, let's get some guidance for you. So for July, there's some new things that you're going to be taking on, new projects, fresh starts, and you may have some good news about someone you know with an impending birth. For August, golden opportunities coming your way, but also August, focus on your intuition and developing your intuition. And September, you'll be safe, stay put. There'll be questions about what you, some movement around that time. You need to stay where you are. Don't worry. And if you're doing any travel, you're going to be safe. And I'm just going to get a guided message for that for you, Vicky. And Jasmine, this can be an amazing time for you. Be sure to surround yourself with positive people and work with pure intentions. So jasmine oil is an essential oil that I would work with right now, Vicky. Sharon Pedersen, I'd like to order a pendulum, please. Would like to retire this year. Am I doing the right thing? Let's check that out, Sharon. And yes, I'm sure that Siama pulled up the link for where you can buy pendulum, but just go to my website and you'll be able to get one there. And you might like to do the course as well. It's very cheap. It's cheaper than a lunch sometimes. So Sharon, is she doing the right thing by retiring this year? Is this the right time for her? Straight up, I got the no card. I'm going to ask why. Look, you can do it for a little bit longer. And I feel that if you're not doing that, how are you going to keep your days busy? You may say, oh, I've got lots of things to do, but I do feel that it's just a little bit premature right now. And to get the no right up on the, the first card up, I would just hesitate about retiring and hold off a little bit more if you can. Hope that helps. Now, just jumped ahead then. And Tina Beadle, you're in the draw for a Thursday night. Loved your book and hanging on, waiting for the next one. It is coming, believe me. Alex, you put the magic word in, so let's get you a message. You haven't asked a question, so we're going to get a message of guidance for you. Alessandra Facer, you got jasmine too. You need to work with jasmine essential oil. This can be an amazing time for you. Be sure to surround yourself with positive people and work with pure intentions. Your affirmation is, I surround myself with positive energy and I think positive thoughts at all times. And Alessandra, this is very much a time where you need to be support for your family and that you're going to be called on by your family for more support. You're a loving mother. You're always doing the right thing and beautiful soul as well. But your family have always come first and they will continue to to come first. And your mum is sending you love. She's sending you little heart emojis, and they're just coming through. So I want you to have them, your mum in spirit. Right. So Tina Beadle, I don't see a message there or a question. So I'm going to get you an essential oil card, Tina. And your message, Tina, is geranium. Oh, I love geranium. I actually put that in with my, if I'm using the dryer, I'll put it on a piece of fabric and I'll throw it in, and it makes all the clothes smell beautiful, like geranium, like a day spa actually. Nurture and love those in your life. Hug those you love and guide them with grace and ease. It's about being loving, tolerant, and you're going to have to be tolerant right now, but also trusting, finding time to trust. And know that you are blessed. This is the highest card in the deck. And you do have psychic gifts, and you need to be developing them further, please. Don't waste your life not doing that. Moira. Pendulum. Katie, is this week the right time for me to fly to Perth? Well, let's see. Moira, is this the right time for you to fly to Perth? Okay, I do hope you're going to see someone, because we have had a male come up here, and you're going to have a little bit of patience, but yes, it's a good opportunity for you to fly to Perth, and I would be doing it. That's you covered, Moira. And thank you for reading my newsletter. Karen says thank you. Jules. Jules, you haven't put the magic word there. I'll give you a chance. Let me see. And she knows I'm teasing her. Colleen Foster, no. I'm just going through Sian's list again. Now, Pam. I'm going to butcher your name for sure. Kavadis. Let's see. Is new love relationship coming for me? Oh, let's have a look. This is for Pam. Is there a new love or relationship coming for you soon? We want to know if it's the right one too. We don't want just a, fly-by-night one. Oh, this is good. This is good. Yes, coming soon. Now, this card here, you have the person going forward, but it's saying you need to get out of your comfort zone if you want someone coming to you. And it will be golden, but look at this. Get busy. Go on the internet and find someone, because this says you're spending money to find someone, but here we have this person will have their own money. Otherwise, you're not to bother. And moving forward again and quickly. So if you're motivated to get out there and take a risk, yes, there is someone there that has their own money and won't be bleeding you dry and will love you. So get out of your comfort zone, go out there and do that. I know people have gone on Bumble and they're now married to the people they met there, but it's not always positive for everyone. So having never been on there, I can't really say. But for the people I know that I'm close to that have done, they're thrilled with the outcome. Kat Rogers, can I please have, and that's all she's got. Okay. Sian wouldn't have put you up if you hadn't have used the magic word. So I'm going to get cards from the Essential Oil deck for the next 3 months for you. Okay, Kat? So for July, make the changes you've been wanting to make, and then you can blossom into the person that you want to be. There are lots of changes coming your way that are leading to transformation. Your affirmation is, I'm always improving and transforming for the better. And that was from Cilantro Coriander. There you go. And that might be the oil you want to use in July. In August, we got jasmine. Jasmine's coming up all the time today, and it says this can be an amazing time for you in August. Be sure to surround yourself with positive people and work with pure intention and work with your passion. And then for September, lemon or lime. Hurry up, stop procrastinating, focus on what you desire. It's the right time now. And it says, I am motivated to achieve all my goals in a timely manner. So you will achieve your goals in September as well. So I hope that helps. Now, I'm just going to go a bit further. Mandy says thank you. And Moira, I've done. Now I've got another list here. Done Vicky, done Sharon, done Karen, done Kat, and Jules. What do the cards need me to know about my Grow business experience? Okay. All right, Jules, what do the cards need to know about your Grow business? And you must have used the magic word because Sian's put you in the list. You're not going to like the first one, Jules, or the second one. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, you're going to be frustrated at first, but then it will start to take off. There are a lot of challenges in the way of it taking off, but you'll fix some things and make some positive changes, which is going to make it even better. You just need to make sure that you dig your heels in and that you take on these challenges, face up to them and make them happen, and then you will have improvement. So you've been told. There you go. Lyndall J. Watson. You've got the magic word and you said, hope you're well. Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. Very well, just being tormented by Mercury, my enemy. Okay, so let's get you essential oil card for July. What does Lyndall need to know? Juniper berry. Release all guilt and stress and know that you've done all that you can. Better times are ahead. That's for July. And it's about being fearless and facing the reality in July and stay calm. August, cassia and cinnamon bark. And it says, success is imminent for you. You are winning and will surely reap the rewards. Keep moving forward. So August is going to be good for you for success. I just found another light. There you go. So the light's on. And September, clary sage. You have strong intuition, trust in what you receive, and believe in your amazing gifts. Be open to new ideas. So in September, I want you to be developing your intuition. I want you to be moving forward with that. Possibly you need to join me and do some development classes and have fun with all the others having fun. Now, Tina, I've done. Lyndall, I've done. Andrea, where did you go? You just jumped forward. My gosh. I said Andrea, so I have to find her now. Okay. I saw you. Andrea Ebert. Right. Pendulum, can I move on from mum and dad passing? Where am I heading? Okay, sweetheart. Let's just have a little look for you. Andrea, what do you want to do? It's going to take time, but you are getting there. And it's just each day as it comes. You need to make sure that you stay busy, Mum says. Get distracted, okay? Because you're just feeling really confused about where you're going, what you want to do, and you're feeling a little lost as well. And you're finding it hard to move on. But you need to you know, the alarm clock's ringing here on this card, and it's saying now's the time to start moving forward, okay? And start looking into what you want to do, but getting everything sorted out around the house, okay? And one more message for you, sweetheart, and that is Magnolia. Now, you're going to love that. That's a happiness card. And it says, happy times ahead, and there could be cause for celebration. Find the joy in your heart and choose to be happy. And that's Dad saying that. Choose to be happy. That is how you're going to move on. I hope that helps. Now, Sonia, you said you missed the magic word. It's in my newsletter, so if you open up, you'll find it. But if you read through the thread, you'll probably guess it as well. But I have to go the ones that have put the word there, otherwise it defeats the purpose. Katie Britton, thank you for using the word. You love your pendulum from me. Thank you. That's really good. I love it that you love it. I'm going to get you messages from the essential oil. Now I'm setting the intention that each month that I draw, that's the oil you should use for healing for you. And also there'll be a message. So the first card I'm drawing for Katie is July, and it is Vetiver. See Vetiver there? It says things can't be rushed at this time, and you're going to need a lot of patience. Get yourself organized and prepared to take off. So July is going to be quite busy, leading up, building up to being busy. Now we're going to go to August, and you got cedarwood. It says this is a time of contracts and commitments. New partnerships or old ones are renewed, a coming together of like-minded souls. Enjoy. So cedarwood for August. And now I'm going to get September. Roman chamomile. See that? It's okay to take your time. Just cruise along right now. Don't be in a rush to make any big decisions. Look out for opportunities for travel plans in September. So it sounds like you've got to get prepared because you're going to be getting busy. And because you're in that same anthology as me, The Path, I feel that you will be getting busy and doing things, and there is more commitment to come. So good messages there for you, Katie. It's all looking pretty good, actually. And Sian's been putting some links up there for you guys, for those that want pendulums or do the pendulum course. Sharon Pedersen, thank you for my reading, Katie. Much appreciated. You're very welcome. Lisa says, what a wonderful response. I love the patience card. It's something I'm prepared to embody as I grow my women's circle. Yes. Tina says, woo, thank you, Katy-K. Love the Lapis pendulum. Townsville trip in August happening. Any guidance on that, please? We did you, Tina. But Townsville, it is a karmic journey. It is a trip you're meant to do. This is the highest card in the deck, and it is saying that it's a very, how am I going to say, situation is blessed. It's a blessed journey. You are meant to do this journey. Alessandra says, thank you so much. Love and miss mum too much. I'm sure you do, sweetheart. And your mum misses you too, and she says, thank you for all the calls. Now, I've got another long message from Sian. Sian, you are amazing. And I'm just skimming through to see if I've done them all. And did I do Moira? Yes, I did. Lyndall, I did. Andrea, I did. Thank you. I'm way behind, Sian, so I'm just checking your messages anyway. Sonia McKee, did I do you? Sonia? No, I didn't. Okay, and you got a message and you said the word. And I hope I said your name right, honey. Does the man I want to be with me? So this is for Sonia. Let's have a look. Now, does the man that Sonia wants to be with want to be with Sonia? And what do we need to know for our highest good? Remember, guys, if you leave a review, you'll go in the draw to join me this Thursday night at the development class, where we take a closer look at a card in the Modern Oracle. We do a meditation, different ones every week, and we practice with the cards. It's a fun, friendly atmosphere. If you're new, I will ask you to if you want to, I'm not going to pick on you, put it that way. I'm not going to say, oh, you have to do this or anything like that. You will join in as much as you want to. You may not want to, but if I see that there's energy around you and I know you can do it, I'll find a way to get you involved with it as well. But we welcome involvement. So, Sonia, does that man want to be with you, the one you want to be with? Okay, you're going to have to weigh this up because I don't know if this is the exact one right now, because it says here you're still getting some healing from something and you're on track right now, but you need to make sure, reassess everything, because I'm not sure that this is the one. If you are wanting, really, really wanting, you're going to have to give them some time, but it says give them some time and then move quickly. Okay, I hope that helps. And I'm getting a card from the essential oil and it says, get moving. You got the same card again. This exercise card matches the other one that I brought up with the runner running really fast that I can't find when I look for it. And it says, get moving. So get moving and move as much as you can to go forward, be motivated. So you need to be motivated for this to work. You need to move forward with it, but also you need to really think about, is this really what you want, or have you been wanting it so long that you're stuck there? I can't see anything wrong with you moving forward with this, but if you're going to move, just wait a little bit and then move quickly. Okay. Moira Atkins says, thank you. Pam says, correct. Margaret says, hello, lovely. Margaret, have you got the word? I'm not sure. Pam says, wow, awesome, thank you. Kathy Graham says, good morning, Angel. Have you read the word, Kathy? I know Siam will let me know. And Angelique Wolski, you've got the word. Pendulum, next 3 months, if I may, Katie. Definitely. I'm going to use the Modern Oracle this time. Just putting your name down because I forget who I do. Don't want to double up. Okay, so Angelique, July. Make sure you're communicating effectively and you've got your finger on the pulse. You're going to have to be aware of everything. And there is some important news coming your way. August. You're going to have to move quickly in August and make sure you're finishing all your jobs and that you know what you want to do, but it's the right time for getting those plans done that you have been making. September. There's some new beginnings coming your way and a fresh start. So this could be coming from this important news that you're coming. So keep your eye out for that. Right. Karen King. Karen comments on my cards, on all my posts every day, never fail. And I know she watches the replays. Sometimes she's got to work when this is on. So I'm going to get her a card for each of the months. And this is for July. Helichrysum. Let go of sadness from the past and allow your heart, mind, and body to heal. There's your affirmation. I look for happiness in my life and I stay positive. August. Cutting the deck, and you've got Douglas fir, and it's family time. Family time is needed right now. Love and nurture your family. Offer comfort and support. Sometimes quality is better than quantity. And September, and you can work with those essential oils as well. Oregano. Whilst it might feel like you've hit a brick wall, the reality is that the situation was not right. It's time to find a better way. So there's your monthly reads, Karen. And thank you for your support. Meredith Imhoff, I loved your first book and look forward to reading your new book. I'm going to also look forward to your newsletter each week. I met my wonderful husband, Des, on RSVP 13 years ago. Best thing I ever did. Meredith, that is wonderful. And you're in the draw to join us this Thursday night. So that is good. I'm going to pull you a card of guidance. using the essential oil deck for Meredith. Pulling 1, pulling for July, pulling August, pulling September. Okay, here's July. Watch out for conflict and strife. Someone's pushing your buttons and it could easily get out of hand. No need to take on any new battles. Discernment is needed. Just don't play. If they're pushing your buttons, ignore them. August, but you do need to watch your back in July. August, it may seem like there are challenges and delays around you at this time. Just ride it through. This time will pass. Trust in divine guidance. Okay, so there's a few challenges in August, but in September, you need to be communicating effectively. Be sure you're communicating effectively so you are not misunderstood. There is important news coming your way. Be open and honest. Wow, you got your message. And thank you for your references there. That's wonderful. Okay, so Sian has given me another list. It just looks like the last list, but maybe I'm behind here. Karen Dow, Pendulum, what is coming my way, please? Okay, Karen, you've got the magic word. You all should be working out what the magic word is by now. Message for Karen. What does Karen need to know for her highest good right now? You need to communicate effectively. See it? So you're not misunderstood. There's important news coming your way. Be open and honest. And there's your affirmation there. I always communicate from the heart and peace surrounds me. Work with lavender essential oil. That's going to be important for you. It's easy to get your hands on too, Karen. Margaret Sylvester. No question, but I'm going to get you cards. Margaret Sylvester, Essential Oil Deck. This deck's got 7 ways of using it, and it's amazing. You can see all the chakra colors there, which chakra is working right now. Margaret, I'm going to actually ask that. Which chakra do you need to work on right now, Margaret? Your heart chakra. There you go. And your message is, do what sets your heart free. Don't let anyone trap you into doing anything you don't want to do. It's okay to walk away if you need to. And wintergreen, always good for aches and pains as well. But it's about drawing on your inner strength right now. Surrender and release, and just don't let anyone tell you what to do right now. You know what's best. You're very intuitive. You're an amazing reader. You need to stick with that. And I just cut the deck and it's got here, there's some challenges around you right now. And just ride it through. This time will pass. Trust in divine guidance. So trust in your intuition. Okay, Jules, I've done. Kat Rogers, wow, it all makes perfect sense. Thank you, Katie. I love hearing that. That is so wonderful. And Kathy Graham, I'm going to get you a card of guidance. Remember, Kathy, you've got to pick up the word, but I know you come from a long way away, and I appreciate you getting up early for this. Kathy, let me see. What's your message? Watch out for conflict and strife. Someone is pushing your buttons and could easily get out of hand. No need to take on any new battles. Discernment is needed. And it says there, you are resilient. You're going to have to draw on emotional strength, and just watch who your friends are. Okay. Jules in between says, thanks, all makes sense. Thanks, Jules. That's good to hear. Right. Angelique says, thank you so much, Katie. Just jumped ahead again. Let me see what else I've got here. Okay. So, noisy neighbours now. What next? Jules Starr, lost my mum 18 months ago. Is she around me? Also, my family won't talk to me since, and why? Thank you. May I have a reading? Okay, Jules, let's get in. Lost my mum 18 months ago. Is she around me? Yes, she is, honey. She's definitely around you. I think you know why your family's not talking to you, but you don't deserve for them not to talk to you. And it's not a situation you're going to overcome easily, but it will improve. Your mum is sending lots of love to you, and she is saying there is a little bit of jealousy around the family with that, and stay on track. They will come around eventually, okay? But you don't deserve that treatment right now, and you just have to move on and keep moving forward. Mum wants you to just keep moving forward, and it's also something about a house, okay? So I'm sad that your family are treating you that way, but, you know, this is something that was brewing, and it will be cleaned up eventually. So don't worry, get on with your life. There's more things to do for you. The stress is just going to make you ill, Mum says, okay? So don't let it get to you. Fiona Meekley. I might have butchered that, Fiona. How do I stop letting people's opinions of me get the better of me? Oh, honey. When you're an empath like you and you're super sensitive, people's opinions will get to you, but you have to know that opinions is what they think, not what is true. So don't get caught up on it. You're going to have to ignore them, but let's get some guidance for you, Fiona. Okay, it says end it with anyone whose opinion is not good, because you don't need them in your life. So get rid of them. Make some new friends, new starts. There's new starts coming your way, and stay positive, because you are amazing, you are beautiful, and there is jealousy. So just ignore it all. I wouldn't be bothered with them. They don't deserve you. Okay? Silk curls. Now there's half a message there. What do you see? Maybe that's the whole message. I'm going to get that for you, sweetheart. I'm going to do something special for you, sir. I'm going to pull 3 cards from here, one for each month. So July, August, and September. There is no question, so I'm doing that. And I'm going to get 3 from the Essential Oil deck, because this is what you can do with your cards. July, August, September, and I'll put them down. Now know that there is a card in this deck that matches a card in this deck. So when the same cards come up, the universe is really yelling it at you. They're stressing it. They're saying this is important. So for July, just watch out for conflict and stress. And it's around a decision. See that? The decision to be made. Be sure to consider all your options and choose wisely. August. You're going to feel like you're out of your comfort zone, but you're going to have to take a chance, and it's a good time for learning and taking on additional studies. Enjoy a good book and learn a new skill, a time of transition, and that is why you will feel out of your comfort zone. September, you've got decisions to make, and it's September happens to be spring, and it's about spring clean time, an optimum time to get your house and life in order and look to get more organized. So September, more organized, but also cutting loose anyone that hasn't been your best friend is what I want to say. Anyone that is hindering you in any way in September, you will make that decision about whether you're going to hang on to the relationships or not. You are amazing at what you do, and there is a lot of people that envy you as well. You know who is who and what is what, and just stay motivated and keep moving on. So you got your messages there, honey. Sonia says, thank you, Katie. You're very welcome. Angelique says, thank you so much, Katie. It just jumped again. Where is it? Meredith says, thank you for my 3-month reading. Forewarned is forearmed. Exactly. Shaman Birrell, Pendulum, what can you see for me for the rest of the year, please, Katie? Okay. I'm not going to do the rest of the year because that would be 6 cards and that would take a lot of time up, but I'll get a bit of guidance of what you should do for the rest of the year for Shaman. Let's see. What does Shaman need to know for the rest of the year? Okay, you need to work with your angel, Shaman, and have confidence. You do get overwhelmed about everything, and especially around home situations, and focus on your relationships. Make sure you're committed to moving forward with all your relationships, and you are psychic. You need to trust that. There is a golden opportunity coming on through the year, but you need to also start working with your intuition even more. Okay. If this moves again, I'm just going to let it go. Okay. I've seen all those ones except Joanna Ambrose. Did I see her? You've added Joanne Ambrose to it. Right. If I'm skipping over the ones that Sian has put down there, it's because I've already done them. Okay. Joan Evans, what is ahead for me for the next 3 months, please? Next 3 months, let's go. Modern Oracle, pulling 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. July, make sure that you're in charge, confront your fears and move forward with any projects that you're wanting to do. You need to just take charge. Don't leave it up to someone else to guide you or do it. It's up to you. In August, there's some good luck coming your way and good wishes, and things will start to look really good. Make sure you're eating the rainbow. In September, you do need to focus on your diet. 2 chakra cards. Working with your chakras will be really good, but diet is going to be very important. Make sure you're getting leafy greens, vegetables, fruit, all of that. So, and that would be good. Jenny Louise. Will I get a new job or study? That's 2 questions, Jenny. Let's have a look. Jenny Louise, will she get a new job or study? Let me see. Will I get a new job? What do I need to know from my highest good? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Jenny, you're not going to like me for this. Okay. It says right now you just have to be a little bit free for a little bit longer, but because there are some challenges towards getting a new job, so you need to just have this time out. Okay? Time out is good because there's a conflict about you wanting to do it, but you will be moving forward. Just cutting the deck now, there is a contract that will come. Okay? Fiona says, thank you so much. Thank you. Jules says, thank you so much. Interesting you said house bang on. It's all about possessions. Totally. And because this isn't the Jerry Springer show, I didn't want to go into too much. You can always book a call with me. You can book a call, have a reading, go online, book a reading. This isn't the only place you can contact me. I've just come back from Adelaide, and there's people that missed out because they took so long to book. And now they're ringing and booking calls on Zoom. So if you're going to be at the Sunshine Coast and you intend to see me, make sure you get in early and book. The biggest issue we have is people will turn up at 10 and already I'm booked out till say 2 or 3 and they don't want to hang around that long. And we also take bookings for the next day as well. So you might find you turn up the next day and you have the same situation. The best way is to pre-book. But if you're going to pre-book, you need to make sure that you commit to it and you do turn up on time, because I work back to back. One gets up, another one sits down. I like to stay in the energy. Right, I've got another message here from Sian. Tina, we loved your book and hang out. Yeah, I got that one. No, thank you. I appreciate it though. Sil says, thank you very much. Appreciate it. You're very welcome. Shaman says the same. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. And Jenny says, thank you. Joanne says, thank you. Katie, love your cards and go to them regularly. Oh, that's really good. So you go in the draw for Thursday night too. Now, it's not exchangeable. It is this Thursday if you get chosen, okay? If Sian's feeling generous, she'll probably choose 2 of you. Jenny says that was positive and makes sense. Jules says, looking for oils, click on the link on the online shop to get all the oils mentioned. Thank you, Jules. I appreciate that. Looks like I've reached the bottom. Now, Sian, I'm going to get you cards for the next 3 months because you are just amazing for me. July, August, and September. And I'm going to choose from this deck as well. The Modern Oracle deck, July, August, September. What are you doing? Okay. So in July, there'll be some confusion or doubt about being protective. And so it's July, you've got time to step up, be protective and a source of strength for those around you, lead by example and provide loving support, and just make sure you're making the right decisions. Anything that you're uncertain about, just look at why you're making that decision, because there's some stuff you need to clean up. Okay. In August, we got stagnation, and it'll feel like you're trying to get ahead, but you're not. And this is to do with the children. And it says, release all guilt and stress. Know that you've done all that you can and better times are ahead. That sounds good. And in September, you need to start meditating, but also get yourself more organized. And you can do this and go for it and move forward with your plans in September. So whatever plans you have, you need to move forward, and you have everything going for you and will achieve great results with little effort. September looks great. So by the time we get to September, things will be sorting out for you, and then things will be a lot better. Okay. It's moving again. It had stopped and then it moved. Jules says, cards are amazing. Thursday nights are fabulous. Look to be a part of the monthly online Thursday nights. Yes, please. You'll enjoy them. Shaman, so enjoyable watching you live, Katie. Thank you. That is so lovely. I feel a bit disorganized after the trick Mercury played on me. Now, if I didn't get to you, it's either you didn't have the magic word. I've gone over time to make up for the lost time, so we're nearly at 5:30. I really appreciate you all joining me, and I hope I've helped you all. Remember, if you're at the Sunshine Coast, come and see me. My stand is going to be, you go past where you book the readers, and just around the corner I'll be there with some other psychics as well. And you book at my stand. I've got my good friend Marilla, who's going to be looking after my stand, taking your bookings and chasing you up if you're not there on time. So don't be like what happened in Adelaide. I end up having to work my breaks because we couldn't fit everyone in. So get in early and then you won't miss out. What else have I got to tell you? Oh, I'm excited about the Thursday night group. The last one, as I said, we laughed so much, but my students are just flying ahead, and the readings they're doing are amazing. And we started a new spread last Thursday, and they loved it. So we're going to continue it again this Thursday because it was very, very accurate, and the spread was very, very helpful for them. It's good. Now, if I missed you, I am sorry. I didn't see you. I've had Sian looking for you. And if you've said the magic word, then you were guaranteed of getting a reading. If I didn't get to you, you've got 1 minute to put it down the bottom right now, the magic word and your question, and I will quickly do it. But I'm just scanning through and I'm not seeing anything. Thank you, those in the UK that joined me. I appreciate you joining me. And thank you, Sian, for all your help. I'm going right to the bottom now to see. Tina Bill says, thanks so much, Katie. Excited to hear about the Thursday class. Yes, you'll love it. You should join it. Now, it's the cheapest way you can learn one-on-one from me. You do get to interact one-on-one from me. It's not you're there part of a big crowd. We keep the group small so that you do get to interact. It's 90 minutes. You're learning the whole time. You are growing. You do develop, and you will, enjoy it. So, and I'm not saying because you have to. there hasn't been anyone that hasn't yet. So do come along. These classes probably won't last forever. If I have less than 6 people, I'm just going to stop them for a while because it means everyone's gotten so busy. But whilst I've got the numbers, they're going to keep going, and it's the best way to develop and move forward. You should have fun. Jenny Louise says, Thursdays are fabulous. Thank you, Jenny. That is so lovely. And thank you all for joining me. And I'm so sorry I've run out of time, but I've gone over time to make up for that lapse. If I've forgotten you, I'm really sorry, but you can book a reading with me and you can have a reading with me, okay? And I will see you next month. So take care, everyone.